Hey, this is Ciderhelm, and welcome to the Vainglory Hero Spotlight. Today we're looking at Kestrel, a sniper who uses stealth and reflexes to land the perfect shot. Elite even among the elite, Kestrel was the lethal heart of the Stormguard. Though her weapon and crystal item paths create entirely different experiences, both allow her to excel as a deadly long-range predator. Kestrel's heroic perk, Adrenaline, increases her attack speed and reduces the energy cost of her abilities each time she lands a basic attack. This effect stacks several times, but falls off quickly when she stops attacking. When Kestrel activates Glimmer Shot, she fires an arrow in a direction, landing a powerful armor-piercing basic attack on the first enemy in its path. Halcyon energy then bursts through, dealing crystal damage to the target and other enemies behind the target. This Halcyon burst will also occur if Glimmer Shot reaches its maximum range without hitting a target. Kestrel holds several of these Halcyon-infused arrows in reserve and can rapidly fire them one after another. Any missing arrows are reloaded after several seconds without firing any shots, either with basic attacks or with her abilities. I recommend learning this ability at level 1, upgrading it first, and taking the overdrive. When Kestrel uses active camo, she instantly becomes invisible and gains increased movement speed. Additionally, she also leaves an invisible mist that reveals enemies who walk through it. If Kestrel deals damage to an enemy hero within the mist will detonate, damaging and briefly stunning all enemies within the area. Each of Kestrel's basic attacks reduce active camo's cooldown. However, she cannot activate the ability while taking damage from an enemy hero. Weapon and crystal items upgrade this ability in entirely different ways. The delay when taking damage from enemy heroes is reduced and eventually removed when building weapon power, allowing her to become invisible mid-combat. Weapon power also allows her to move a bit quicker during her invisibility. Crystal power instead increases the duration of both her stealth and her trap, and eventually allows her to reactivate active camo while already invisible, allowing her to place traps without revealing herself. This allows for aggressive tactics, but still leaves her vulnerable if she gets caught in enemy fire. I recommend learning this ability at level 2. Unless playing heavily around Kestrel's stealth, upgrade this ability last. Kestrel's ultimate, One Shot, One Kill, fires a single shot across the fold, devastating the first hero, large creature, or structure in its path. If this hits an enemy hero, it reveals them and grants Kestrel full stacks of her Adrenaline perk. I recommend learning and fully upgrading the ultimate. The match is close, with the enemy Jewel and Koshka building defensively to counter Kestrel and Taka. As their opponents reclaim their minion mines, Kestrel opens up with her ultimate, then moves in to land a Glimmer Shot. Returning to stealth, she allows Finn to hook the enemy team before unloading arrow after arrow. Watch how Kestrel keeps her distance from the fight, landing shots on Jewel from her maximum range. Crystal has a much longer effective range than Weapon due to how far Glimmer Shot's splashback extends past the weapon impact. As the fight continues, the team brings Jewel down and both Ringo and Koshka are forced to flee. With another One Shot, One Kill ultimate, Koshka quickly turns to take the hit again, saving Ringo's life. Body blocking is a particularly effective tool against Kestrel and can force her to reposition or entirely give up on kills. Crystal power builds can mitigate this a bit by using invisibility to find better shots and deal damage to targets behind tanks with Glimmer Shot. Weapon instead gains armor piercing on Glimmer Shot and higher ranks of her ultimate, making it more effective at simply killing the front line. Kestrel keeps her distance from Ringo, who can easily prevent her from stealthing once he's in range, and potentially lock her down for the kill. Now invisible and aiming her ultimate, Ringo and Koshka are left at a unique disadvantage, as neither of them can see her to target their attacks and abilities. A clean third shot finishes off Koshka, rounding out a convincing win for the team. Shortly after this, a teamfight breaks out near Kraken. This time, Ringo finds himself caught out of position with no one to block Kestrel's ultimate. After using her final Glimmer Shot, both herself and Taka need to fall back for a moment. Taka is about to turn and run through Kestrel's trap, forcing Koshka to run directly through it as she pursues. At the same time, Kestrel is taking advantage of the time that she's invisible to reload her arrows. The instant the reload completes, she begins firing again, unloading all 4 shots as Taka moves to finish off Koshka. As Jewel is taken down, Kestrel and her team will be able to pivot from here to take down the enemy Vein Crystal and claim victory. Thanks for watching the Kestrel Hero Spotlight. Download Vainglory free on the Apple App Store or Google Play and join us in the Halcyon Fold.